probably most folks don't get to say that they followed the former Speaker of the House, Gingrich, and Reverend Sharpton, and so that's sort of a fun little tidbit. So what the Education Equality Project is about doing is exactly what these two distinguished leaders set us up to talk about. We're about creating a coalition that is going to work across the aisle and across the country, and from the business community and the faith-based community and teachers and parents and students to close the achievement gap. I'm a really direct person. This is a really direct organization. We have a shameful gap in our country by whatever means you measure it or look at it. If you are a poor student, if you are a poor student of color, you're going to get a bad education, you're not going to be successful. That's almost a truth we can hold on to. I don't want to live in a country where that's true, and I don't believe that anybody does, actually, and that's what we're doing at the Education Equality Project. It was formed by Reverend Sharpton and the Chancellor of the New York City Public Schools, Joel Klein, and a bunch of other, we've got about 100 signatories who are mayors and leaders of big city schools, and they're business leaders and they're faith-based leaders. It's a good mix. And what we're trying to do is to get folks together and actually build a movement of people who will say, no more. And the second part that gets left out too much is that we know how to turn these schools around. And what a terrific example we've all just watched. There are great schools that are charter schools and standard public schools and private schools all around the country who are doing transformative work every single day. And we need to talk about those schools. We need to get people to go visit those schools. We need to clone their principals and their teachers, because it's not an incurable disease. It's a problem we actually know how to fix. We just haven't had the political will or the wherewithal to do it. And that's solely what EEP is trying to do. We have 3 core principles. We want to get a great teacher and a great principal in every single classroom in school around the country. We want to have real accountability, literally from the classroom up to the White House, and that's for everybody. We want to have a good data system so we can see how kids are doing, we can see how teachers are doing, how school districts are doing, so we can track the achievement gap. What gets measured gets done. We need to understand how our kids are doing and how we can help them. And the third piece is about just having a greater number of options and models. That's where charter schools come in. That's where having programs like Teach for America, which get different folks into the classroom. We need those sorts of models. It's a big problem. We need a whole bunch of solutions. So I'm going to shamelessly shill for EEP. We've got materials outside. Our website is just edequality.org. We need people to sign on. We are going to have events. We're going to do things online. You're going to hear from us a lot in the next year, and we need every one of us behind us. Thank you so much.